Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to your top stories, brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A Review-Journal investigation finds that Metropolitan Police and federal officials are working together to capture undocumented immigrants who commit crimes. But the way they're doing it has advocates speaking out. Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains. Jen?
While illegal immigration has been a top campaign issue for Republicans heading into the 2022 primaries, here in southern Nevada, Las Vegas police help U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, capture undocumented immigrants jailed for nonviolent crimes. But critics say this practice was never made public.
Local immigration advocates say that this policy runs contrary to Sheriff Joe Lombardo's public statements that his department was focused on helping ICE deport people accused of violent crimes.
The Clark County Sheriff, who's also running for governor here in Nevada, put out a statement promoting a, quote, zero tolerance policy for violent criminals. Immigration advocates also say Metro should keep more records on who ICE is picking up. ICE agents are told when an inmate will be released from jail so they can be taken into custody. But the pickups are not recorded on inmates' booking logs because Metro is releasing the inmate, not handing them over directly.
Despite their coordination with ICE, police officials said they were unable to determine how many immigrants that were in the Clark County Detention Center that the federal agency took into its custody upon their release.
A Metro spokesperson says ICE has flagged more than 800 inmates since the policy took effect. However, ACLU of Nevada Executive Director Attar Hasabullah criticized the practice as a, quote, workaround that does not require them to track any numbers, statistics, or data. For the Review-Journal, I'm Jen Ah.
In more news, Catholic Charities of Southern Nevada served up 450 pounds of turkey and 1,000 slices of pumpkin pie to Las Vegans in need. The nonprofit's newly upgraded dining facility was packed with volunteers and community members for this annual tradition of sharing a meal. Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Sunny with a high of 67 degrees is forecasted for your Black Friday if you plan on going shopping today. Calm winds coming from the northwest. Tonight, mostly clear skies with lows in the mid-40s. For the rest of your holiday weekend, temperatures will begin to increase. Low 70s all weekend, mid-70s by the start of your work week. Lows in the low 50s. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, it wasn't only people who got into the spirit of Thanksgiving. These pups feasted on the holiday as well. Shelter dogs at the Animal Foundation were treated to a special Thanksgiving meal with turkey, meatballs, veggies, and pumpkin donut holes for dessert. These meals were specially made in partnership with the Churchill Foundation as part of a Thankful Pup promotion to make sure all adoptable dogs in the shelter were able to participate in the Animal Foundation holiday tradition.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. During the second quarter of Thursday's 36-33 overtime victory over the Dallas Cowboys, Raiders tight end Darren Waller exited the field with a knee injury.
Actually, I have not spoken to the trainer at this particular point. I just was trying to get around to every player in the room before, and I've not seen him, so I think I'll probably have to do a better job with that tomorrow. But yes, we did lose him early, and it got us out of a couple packages, and again, it put a little bit more on the back of Foster Moreau.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Heading into the last full week of the college football season, Georgia remains the odd-on -115 favorite at Circus Sports to win the national title. Ohio State is next at +310, followed by Alabama at +465. Michigan is 29-1 but faces Ohio State on Saturday. Cincinnati and Notre Dame are 40-1. Oklahoma State is 60-1. Bettors who don't believe in Georgia can bet that the Bulldogs won't win the title at +125.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, a Las Vegas company says artificial intelligence can help keep our roads safe. Review-Journal's Kelsey Kendall tells us how.
Officials attribute excessive speeds, distracted driving, and driving while under the influence as causes of the alarming number of fatalities on Nevada roadways. Now, as we see this issue becoming more and more apparent, one company based here in Las Vegas looks to address road safety and encourage safer driver practices.
And the way these dash cams work is they combine cameras and sensors with artificial intelligence to monitor what's happening both inside and around a vehicle.
Smarter AI develops these cameras for use in commercial vehicles and uses artificial intelligence technologies to gather data and even alert drivers of potential hazards.
So, for example, let's say that I'm driving a little bit too close to the car in front of me. The camera can speak to me and say, Chris, you're driving a little too close to the car in front of you.
From the Review Journal, I'm Kelsey Kendall.
In your health news, sponsored by Forum Dental Love Your Smile Again, the Southern Nevada Health District prepares to offer additional public health resources to the community. A new sexual health clinic is set to open on December 1st, just in time for World AIDS Day. The clinic will be open at 4201 West Washington Avenue at the All Saints Episcopal Church, and there will be a grand opening ceremony as well, and they will offer free rapid HIV testing. One lawmaker says, quote, "We must continue our fight towards ending the HIV epidemic. Services will be available by appointment." In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, a new show just opened up on the Strip. We throw it to Review Journal's Johnny Katz to hear all about it.
Hello, everybody. This is John Katzilamides of Katz in the Las Vegas Review Journal on page 3A every day and online all the time. I'm at the Ka Theater at MGM Grand. This is the fifth and final show from Cirque du Soleil to reopen after pandemic. Ka. It's been down for 19 months. They've had a couple of dress rehearsals. We're really looking forward to seeing this show come back. The next piece of business for Cirque du Soleil in Las Vegas is to open a show at New York in the first quarter of 2022. So watch out for that too.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.